Hello everyone. In the first video of the QualNet tool, we created a simple local area network using the star topology, and we interconnected all the nodes in the topology by using a hub. Okay, as I said, this is the first experiment or part of the first experiment in the lab. And after analyzing or after creating, executing, and analyzing this topology, you have to repeat the same exercise, but what you have to do means instead of interconnecting all these five nodes using a hub, you need to interconnect these devices by using a switch. Okay, then go for a normal switch, click on this device, switch device, and place it here. And if you want to interconnect all these devices to this switch, then as usual go to the link section, click on the link part, and as I said in the first video, just hold the mouse button starting from this point and release it here. So that this is how you can able to interconnect one device to any other device. Now this is a star topology again, where this topology or the nodes in this topology has been interconnected by using a switch device. And again, as usual, if you run a simple application, as I said, go with a constant bitrate traffic application, and you can run from 1 to 5 or 5 to 1 or 4 to 5. Now let us run from 2 to 3. Okay, as I said, after doing this, you need to do configuration of the scenario. Okay, here 6000 has been set, no problem, because I'm using the same experiment file which we created in the first video. Okay, right click on this, click on the properties, and items to send, don't set it to an finite value, let be infinite number of packets. And the number of packets that it sends may let it send up to 5500 seconds. Okay, here the source is node 2 and destination is node 3. Click apply and okay. Then we have configured. As I said, after doing this, go for execute, run on this, so it will ask for saving. Okay, now as I said, since I'm running this in our LAN, department server, it will take some seconds or minutes. So now it is ready. So now click on this. Okay, if you want to stop it here. Then if you see here, if you want to view a 3D view, you can click on 3D view, and you can zoom it either by clicking here or scrolling the mouse button. Okay, then if you click on this, so this is how you can able to view the same topology either in 3D view or two-dimensional view like this. Okay, this is for only for your information. Then as I said, we have executed two steps: created, executed, finally go to the analysis part. As I said, the previous files will be loaded. There should be components like client and server, and don't bother about Bellman-Ford statistics. And if you want to see how many number of packets sent by a sender to, just click out here, see 5499 value it has sent, and similarly total fragment received you will get here. So this is a simple statistics or analysis that you can do in the first experiment. Again, if you want to go back, click on the architect. Now I will show you one more interesting, again, if you want to create or modify the existing topology, go with an draw or click on this, select all this and delete it, because I will go with one more interesting local area network where we will create a bigger network compared to the previous case by using both hub and switch. Okay, I will drop this, I will drop it here. You can drop it anywhere in the grid. Okay, it should be in, but it should be in the grid. Okay, then I will interconnect these two using a hub. Okay, a hub, let us connect these two to a hub, these two to a hub, these two to a hub. Okay, you can treat this as one local area network. You can treat this as one more local area network. You can treat this as one more local area network. Now we shall use a switch. As you have learned in theory, switch are interesting. A better party compared to the hub. Intelligent person compared to the hub. Again, go to the point link section, take point to point link, and interconnect the networks using this. Okay, now if you want to test this, take again constant bitrate traffic application. You can run from any between device, any two nodes in the network. I will run from node 5 to node 3. Again, click on properties. Let set infinite, I mean items to send, let it be infinite, and let the ending time be something 5000 or 5500 seconds. But as I said, you can't increase more than 6000 seconds, because simulation time that we have set is 6000 seconds. Okay, then we created, we configured, then run. Okay, as I said, it will take few seconds or minutes. Okay, wait. Okay, once you get an blue color icon here, then you can say, yeah, see here, now it is ready. Now run the simulation. Okay, now they are exchanging the information. So execute it and go to the analysis and go with an client and look at the piece of information that you are interested in by clicking the respective name labels here again for the server here. Okay, this is what you have to do in almost all the 7 experiment. Okay, if you do this, so this completes experiment 1. Now I'll go with an one more new experiment, or I will go with the second experiment. Okay, click on if you want to go with a new experiment, click or go to the file option and click on new. So this now editor is ready. Now the second experiment in the lab says you need to come up with one more simple local area network where the topology of the network should be a mesh type of topology. Okay, mesh type of topology means every node in that network should be connected to all other nodes in the network. Okay, for simplicity I will take 5 nodes, and again in order to complete this as a mesh network, okay, I will take point to point link and I will connect all these nodes, okay, like this. But mesh, as I said, every node in the network should be connected to every other node in the network. This is what the mesh definition says. Okay, now I think we have interconnected all the nodes to one another in the network. So this is how mesh topology will look. Okay, once you complete the mesh topology, then as I said, first I mean the order does not matter. Either you can run an application first, like I will run application from 5 to 4. Okay, 5 to 4. Then I can do the configuration of application here itself, like in number of packets and to infinite, and let it the simulation time be 5500 seconds. Or okay, I will tell you why I am setting this as 3000. Don't worry, 3000 seconds, and go with an scenario properties and set this to 6500 or 7000. As I said, I am just changing the values in order to show that it is a freedom to you to change the values as you wish. So here the second experiment where you need to analyze both the TCP and UDP statistics. So CBR by default uses UDP as a protocol behind the scene. And can you see FTP here? Click on FTP and run FTP application between any other nodes, other two nodes in the network. I'm running from node 3 to 2. So here I'm running two application. One is constant bitrate traffic application, one is FTP. And right click on the FTP application, go to properties, source, sender, and number of data items let it send to, let it be infinite, so 0. So 0 indicates infinite number of packets. Click apply. Okay, now we have configured the topology, and as well as we configured two application. One is CBR and one is FTP. Why I am taking two application? Because the experiment says you need to show the statistics of both the protocols, I mean TCP and UDP, and since FTP uses TCP, I have taken FTP application here. Okay, then after this, click on run simulation. Yeah, obviously it will ask for because since this is a new experiment, click on save. As I said, always save your work under a directory called user, and here I will change this or I will give a meaningful name as experiment 2. Click save. Okay, now the experiment has been saved. Okay, now now you can, I think it is taking time in order to get ready. Okay, now it is ready. So reduce the animation speed. Click on run. See, reducing the animation speed, it is for your convenience. Then go to the analysis part. Okay, let it update. Yeah, can you see interesting? There are client server pair for CBR. There are client server pair for FTP, where you can see CBR statistics here, client CBR statistics here, server CBR statistics here, FTP client and FTP server. Okay, but the interesting thing is we don't need this for the second experiment. And since we know that TCP UDP will play a role in the transport layer, right, not in the application layer. This is the statistics that gives at the application layer. Now in this case we need to see the statistics in the transport layer. Yeah, interesting. If you click on transport layer, then you can see both the UDP and TCP, and here you can see a lot of, a lot of information. And if you want to see, just for the time being, if you are really interested in how many number of packets, like unicast data fragments sent from the transport layer, okay, if you are really interested in this, click on this, so you will get so how many fragments it has been sent from node 5. Okay, similarly you can go with the TCP. And if you are interested in, for example, data packets retransmitted, if any packets has been retransmitted, it will display here at which node, but here in this case no retransmission has been occurred. And similarly, like any randomly, like unicast data fragments sent from the transport layer. So this is how you can view the statistics in the transport layer of UDP and TCP. And if you want to see the statistics of a queue, interesting queue will play the role in the network layer, not in the transport layer. Remember, go to the network layer. Yeah, can you see FIFO here? This FIFO represent a queue, first in first out. Okay, if you want to see like average queue length, yeah, see node 3, queue has been formed in node 3, it seems, especially in this scenario. And longest time in the queue and average time in the queue. Okay, packet queue length, you can view packet queue length at each individual node here, and total packets number of enqueued or dequeued here. This is how we can see the statistics of the queue at every nodes. Okay, and this is how the researcher can use these statistics, and they usually they do the analysis. So this is what you have to do in the second experiment. And again, if you want to do any changes, go to the architect and go to the draw mode and do the changes, and again run the simulation, and finally see the statistic. This is how it goes on. Okay, so I think by this we completed the second experiment. In the next video I will show you how to go ahead with the experiment number 3. Thank you.